What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Before You Weekend. It's been quite a good week, a good long weekend. Ellen, Calvin, what's up? How you guys doing?
What it do was Hen.
He's risen. The heathens are slowly coming out of the shells. He is risen. What must I say?
That came out of nowhere. Oh my word!
So fresh.
This shit is still fresh. Ellen feels me, guys. Oh my gosh. Yes, Ellen, he is.
He is risen.
Guys, quick announcement. If you're getting in trouble when you watch this at work, we are on Spotify.
Yes. Shout out to Spotify. We are audio-wise, so tune in.
How's
Or
you guys-
download and watch when you get home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Best thing ever.
How's your guys' week been?
I'm on leave. I'm good.
Must be nice.
I'm good, yeah.
Ne?
Yeah. I'm in a good space, Nyana. So.
Do they ask why you're on leave? Like why you're taking leave?
Mm.
And like what kind of reasons do you give?
I say it's personal.
It's personal.
I say it's personal, or I say it's just annual leave. Like, I don't have to.
I hope your boss is not watching this.
They watch. I know they watch.
My colleagues watch. They mess with this. They like this.
Really?
Yeah.
But your thingy is different. Right. Mine isn't. So for mine, it's like, ish. Oh, I feel a sneeze coming. Okay, there we go.
That's a nice way to evade everything. It's very smooth.
That's how Caucasians evade taxation and getting arrested. I've got cancer. He's terminally ill.
Hilarious. Which brings me to this question. What is the weirdest or most creative way you've heard someone not go to work? What's the best excuse you've heard? I had a few answers come in. It's like, this is weird. How is it that bosses file for this stuff?
I think I've heard I was in another province and the bus left me.
I mean, that's...
And it worked.
Are you gonna argue that? They don't even know.
It's
Most of the time,
reason.
the bosses, because they've never been in that situation, they don't know how that thing works. So
Yeah, but now that sounds racially motivated. Oh,
I
come
don't
on,
know.
man.
Yeah,
Use
that's
it to your
exactly what I
advantage.
say.
Use it to your advantage. You say there's one bus out of Limpopo.
Yeah, especially like you come from like Polokwane or like Cape Town, taking a bus from Cape Town.
Okay, you guys who like
just
operate Whoever on LinkedIn, you guys know this whole operations thing. As far as I know, when you get a job, they ask where you live. For that reason.
I went visiting. It's long
Yes, I'm saying
weekend.
from the visiting.
It's a
Why-
long weekend.
Sia knows
Monday,
about
I'm
this.
supposed to come back.
The bus thing?
Yeah, Cape
Yeah,
Town,
yeah, yeah.
18 hours.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So
You
you can
watch
say
the news.
you can even say like the bus comes every 8 hours.
You know, and you must never say that it left me, because then that's on you. Right?
Oh yeah.
So you look at the news, like there was this horrendous crash over the weekend, right? So you say that there's just one. So because of that,
Yes.
the company, like, it shut down. They were busy dealing with the crash, and I couldn't come back to work. That's what I would say.
Or you know when there's like strikes and you say it spoke
How you
over
gonna
to
know?
public transport now.
There's
They
forever
don't
strikes.
know.
They don't know.
You guys want these bosses to go, you people.
No,
They
no,
do it
you make
anyway.
it close. You must use your
They do it anyway. Like
the same people. We come up with something that if you had to look at the news, watch the news, there's a strike happening somewhere, there's an accident somewhere, so it's plausible. My dog wasn't feeling too well. And
They
I love
say
dogs.
that.
I love dogs.
But
That should
they-
not
I
be
love
allowed.
animals.
they say that.
But that is a plausible reason not to come to work.
Yes.
It's a reason not to go home early.
Ain't no way.
They
No, I'm telling you.
and they
it's
get
a
away
reason.
with it because the guy
The
because the
dog.
boss goes, oh, let me know how it goes. Let me know. Oh,
Just grab a cup, you watching before your weekend. 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 Hey, you watching before your weekend.
are you taking him to the vet?
There's insurance for your pets, right?
Please.
So if
Do you
there's
know-
insurance for your pets,
Sorry, can we have 2 seconds about that insurance?
Yeah.
Do you know how mad I get
Every time you see it.
Because I wish I thought of that.
Ugh.
Like I
Yeah.
beat myself up every time because I grew up around white people that had every single one of them had dogs, multiple dogs, and they loved it. Dog
More than
insurance.
They love their dogs more than their
Oh,
domestic
I
worker.
wish I came up with that.
I've got a
man.
question that's been plaguing me, and this is the only reason I've got this question is because I don't understand the pronoun game,
It.
right? So they
They.
people
Them.
refer to their pets as them. But you know full well it's a female or it's a male, right? There's a certain YouTuber that I watched, and he just got a dog, and it's a female dog. But every time he refers to the dog, he says them. So I was like, wait, no.
Are they
American?
American?
No. South
No way.
African. This is a South African thing. And there's actually two people.
Now it's time
One
for the
is a
second
celeb.
question. Guess what race they are?
No, guess. You're not going to get it right, but guess.
They are not black.
They are black Xhosa. Xhosa black. Them.
Never.
I'm telling you. The dog goes to, like a hotel. Kind of baby tongue. Like
Oh,
we
dog
used,
hotel.
we used to say it's kennels.
I've
You
seen
leave
that.
the dog at the kennel.
I've seen that.
So you're going away
yeah,
for the
yeah.
weekend. You leave the dog at the hotel, the puppy hotel, right?
The dog hotel. Yeah. That's crazy.
And like,
Where
for
do you stay?
me-
Western Cape?
Nah, it's Jersey, bro.
What?
Wow.
It's Jersey. And it's a prominent YouTuber. So like I would, because me and asking questions and commenting, I'm
Oh,
always
it's a
there.
girl, no?
No.
It's a guy.
It's a guy.
Midran.
What this? What?
What's wrong with me right now?
You can't have a pet and no furniture. There's no way.
No, it's not. Guys, I would ask. I'm just afraid of getting things wrong. Like of referring to the pet in the incorrect way, or maybe even asking
Why are
that
you
question.
misgendering my pet?
Why are you you know?
It's
So,
an
like, for me,
animal.
it's
Let's
like-
start there.
But people don't see it that way, and I get it because having pets when I grew up, losing a pet is hectic, right? It's a family member. Dogs, especially, they
for
know.
real?
No.
Sporty.
No, just because every single dog in your family was called Blackie, and then Spotty, and then Whitey, and then you just regurgitate every few years.
My brother.
It doesn't mean everybody
You
else
have
does
life
that.
insurance, those things.
And it's hectic. Those
So they get.
premiums.
Wait, hold on.
So
So
we can rosemary them.
Yo.
That sounds dangerous. I don't know what it
that
is.
sounds like a murder tactic. more
Yeah,
than-
That
I
is
think-
a murder
I'm
tactic.
I
No,
think
they-
you should
it's
leave it
health
at that.
insurance.
Right?
It's health insurance,
He's not
it's
even going to
not
explain
life.
that.
I'm out.
I wanted
Yeah.
to know. Okay, so if there's life insurance for these pets, the pet owners get money to do what with?
To take them to the vet. Have you seen?
No.
how much-
But once the
not
dog
life
is gone,
insurance. No, not life insurance.
A medical
It's
aid,
Medical
basically.
aid, yeah. The pet one is medical aid, right? It's not life. Why would now?
It's for the.
It's probably medical aid.
Because I know
Oh,
it covers
yeah.
that. I know it covers that, but I was thinking it's
No, but they're gonna have a funeral because I've seen people have
Yeah,
funerals
yeah.
for their pets and birthdays, like hectic birthdays, like stuff that I can't even fathom to give my own kids. They have
It's too much, guys.
Nah.
Just
no,
come back to Africa.
No.
So that's all we
Guys.
gotta say. This is some of the reasons I got. His mother had a dream, and his mother had a dream that they had a burglary at home, so she didn't feel safe. So he stayed home to make her feel safe. That was his reason for not going
How you gonna-
to work.
Well, you can't
look
say
okay.
anything.
I can see that.
Nah.
That's
No, I
possible.
can.
Yes,
I
you
can. Yes.
This is a shut up and dribble. Just get your ass here.
No, I can
Buy
see that.
burglar bars.
I want a sick note for that if I'm the boss.
Yeah, I might do that. Give me a
But-
sick note.
But how? Because your mom had a dream about a burglary. The burglary didn't happen, so there's no case. There's
That's
no
why you
police
should be
case.
here.
But my mother, she's not safe. She isn't safe.
No, now it's every reason to be robbed. You deserve to be
Guys,
robbed now.
being black is complicated. It's complex. It's complex. You can't like if I have to say that I dreamt about something and I cannot go to work that day.
Yeah, because you don't want Vickers going, I don't believe it. And now you're going to go, are you questioning my culture?
Thank you. Thank you very much. I was on the way here, I was listening to a radio station, and one of the presenters was saying underground gang. And the other guy was like, please don't refer to them as the underground gang. So your ancestors aren't allowed. But that is because he holds them in such high regard that he would feel that way. For somebody else who probably doesn't... what
Hold
is-
them in high regard.
yeah, yeah, instead of saying
You're
something else.
looking at something else.
Because-
Ellen, I'm helping you.
Thank you. For somebody else that doesn't do that, saying the underground gang it's okay, you know. But I think some people, just like when you say that it's just a dog, no, for other people it's a family member. For other people, you can't just say so you can't just go up to, and it's not even a Caucasian thing anymore, because I've said black people during. They are there, they are there, you know. So you can't just go up and say it's just a dog, you know. It's just a dream.
I don't know. It's a weird one to validate. You're not at work because you dreamt something.
So
you know how many women have dreamt their partners are cheating on them?
It was probably
And that time they're just playing PlayStation
No,
on
no,
And
Saturday.
then
no,
they
no,
wake
no,
up
no, it
mad
was
at you,
true.
my brother.
No, it was
They
true.
wake up mad as hell.
It was probably just
Mad as hell.
I
Who
needed to
is
start
Agnes?
a conversation.
First of all,
No. In fact, you're only getting that at the end of the day because she's mad at you the whole day because in my dream you cheated on me. Bro, what?
I don't know. We shouldn't be validating that.
Sorry. There's a joke that I saw on stand-up comedian clip. He's basically telling a story about how he invites his friend to his house, and the friend's like, "Yo, is it okay if I bring a friend with, or I'm gonna be with so and so?" Okay, cool. Then he's just like, "Yeah." So they're just gonna come with me, right? So he's like, "Okay, cool. Okay, awesome. Let me make sure hospitality's sorted." So he's like, I get a whole bunch of food. You know what I'm saying? Making sure that they are all good, you know? But sorry, he didn't mention how many friends. Sorry. He just said, if I can come, do I have to come alone, or are you okay with if it's not just me coming? So then in the conversation, he says, they are coming with me. So when he's like, then the friend lands with one person.
Yes, I've seen that one.
And then he's like, okay, where are the other people? Where are they? He's like, no, I came with them. And he says, okay, well, you better tell them to finish all the food.
That's
But
such
how do we navigate this now?
I mean, like, I think it's Sam Smith. He also doesn't want to be described as he. They go. It's C.
So it's them.
It's Sam Smith is there. Yeah.
They.
Yeah.
Them. Guys, please stop laughing. Now I want to know.
Rainbow group, I love you. I protect you guys. I just didn't know how to navigate that part. It's Sam Smith is there.
It would help. You know, it would help if you state up front. Like, tell me once. I'm like, hi, sir. I'm service consultant, something or the other, right? And I'm trying to help. Somebody that I perceive to be a man or a woman, right? And I say, hi, sir, hi, ma'am. Straight up say, I would like to be addressed as. Don't just they all of a sudden now go off at me because I didn't, because that's where I feel I'd be like, your name, please. And sometimes people don't want to give out their names. But now I must now try and figure out he, she, her, them. Guys.
And it's awkward to ask also.
I think it's going to be normalized
awkward, yeah.
to ask what pronouns do you want to be identified by. I think we slowly getting there, or maybe the teenagers are there already. For our group, it's going to take a while.
It will take a while. Also because as black people, we will say he jumped over the table, né? Because English is not our first language, and I'm actually referring to a woman,
Thank you.
right?
Right?
And for all these years, we were wrong.
Now we have
All
to
of a
they,
Sunday,
them.
We are right.
Guys,
Guys,
no.
Okay,
How do you, what is your question? How do we what? How do we navigate such?
Yeah. How then do you navigate?
don't navigate it. Everything is fine. Like, everything is fine. Like, no, guys. Now we have to.
Eventually, you're gonna have to
8
be.
other pronouns.
Eventually, we're gonna have to be
I was
that.
just dealing with a he and she.
He and she, and that's
His and
it.
hers.
Yeah.
Now I was dealing with 8
They-
others.
And gay was gay and
they,
lesbian was
them,
lesbian. Now
we.
Unfortunately,
Us.
this is where we are.
this is where we are.
What do they do when they're at home and grannies around?
Okay, so what we need to do is we need to make sure someone in this team is part of the LGBTQ gang. Because right now it just sounds like we were talking about them the whole time. Guys,
are you
all right.
are you recruiting or are you just hoping that one of
yeah,
us?
please somehow
No,
join us.
It's
I have color gang friends.
I think all of us do. But once again, it's what we could be in hot water quickly with how we have this conversation.
I know.
Yeah.
We love you guys.
No, but even like I don't even want to say like we love you guys. You know, I've got a colored gang friend. I don't like saying that because that's very. I've got black friends. It's very there. You know. So for me, it's just like, how do I? Because I intentionally follow he, she, them. Ne? Just so that I can understand. You've got children. You don't know which way your children are. You can pray it all you want. And I'm sorry for the church that is watching
I'm
this.
fasting.
Pray it all you want.
Olive oil from Italy.
And then it's going to sort you
olive
out.
oil from the Vatican.
That's going to sort you out.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden
That
you
might
are
make
now
you a bit more
Calvin him.
colorful. We don't know. Anything from the
Guys.
Vatican might make you more colorful.
It would honestly, I know that there's somebody that I can go to. I think she identifies as she. I think she's very open with sharing, you know, her life, nje. I think maybe if I just reach out to her and say, hey, look, I'm kind of stuck. Help me. Help the people that want to know and, you know, want to be better people as well.
All right.
Confusing.
Okay, let me give you two more because
Okay,
time is running by fast. This person said, about 2 years ago, we had a thunderstorm. We had a thunderstorm during office hours, and lightning was wilding out. I packed my bags and went home because in my culture, we don't watch TV or use any electronic devices when there's lightning. No one said anything because they knew if they did, I would have asked, "Are you questioning my culture?"
That's solid.
Damn it!
But you know what's crazy is like, in South Africa especially, if it rains, if you are going to like whatever event or if it rains, you just know the plans are cancelled. Like any.
I still don't get that. And maybe it's because of our church days. It doesn't make sense to me when people go, like when we had
It's raining. There's no
why didn't you go to
church.
church?
It was raining.
It's raining.
It was raining. And they say, literally, they say that, like straight face, it was raining.
I don't get it.
So literally, why didn't you go to work?
When it's groove, it's blessings.
Yes, when it's groove, you go to groove, regardless of the weather.
Blessings.
Guys.
No, I don't think, like, even the groove one is tricky. Like, the groove one, I don't think somebody will leave home if it is raining. I think they'll stay if it starts raining. When they're there. Yeah. That's what I
Rain
think.
and lightning is two different things, eh?
No, for sure.
They're two different things. I mean, I don't know anybody that, except a few Caucasian people that just want to chase, you know, those storms and stuff.
Storm chasers.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Yeah,
You
Lord.
have storm chasers? You know storm chasers here? In South Africa?
No,
not
she's
South
referring
Oh,
to.
okay.
Just,
I was going to say, that's
yeah.
interesting.
But like, when it comes to, like, I don't mess with lightning. I don't mess with
You don't?
lightning. Like, I'm afraid of lightning, like
Really?
bad. I'm driving and I will
open the curtains when there's lightning outside to watch. I mess with it. I think it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
I know in the Eastern Cape they switch off everything, take
Why are
down
you
the
switching
mirrors.
everything? Why are you taking down mirrors?
I don't know, man.
Because
What
then
what has ever
the
happened?
reflection and then it's going to hit
Has
the
that
mirror
ever
and then
happened?
It's going to cling cling. No, I've heard that.
Do you know somebody's happened to?
Nah, I've heard somebody who
Do you?
said
Apparently they send it to you.
they send it. Yes, but I've been in a situation with a Zulu guy.
There's so much I want to say, but it sounds so
It's not going to
disrespectful.
sound. It is. And the first Zulu guy, it started. There was a lightning storm outside, and he's like, he stopped talking. And I was like, why aren't we talking? We are inside, and he's like, no, guys, don't laugh, man.
Sorry.
It's a hill up. Anyway, so he stopped talking, and then when it really got bad, he's like, no, sit on the floor. So we had to like sit on the floor. No, like for real.
And you did it.
Okay, I'm in somebody's house. I'm not about to disrespect. One thing about me is that once I understand.
This sounds like grade 8 initiation in high school. It's raining, sis. And you sat?
I sat on the floor. For real? Oh, if he's talking to me, like not even WhatsApp chatting, like he's gone. He's like, it's lightning outside and I'm out. And then we stopped chatting.
How long were you guys on the floor?
on the floor.
Wait,
Until
wait, sorry.
bad.
I missed it. You guys are texting. You're not sitting with each other.
No. I'm just saying, like, if I was at my place, he's at his.
Yeah.
And lightning.
Yeah.
And he just say
Oh,
that it's
well,
lightning
look at
outside.
it.
And I'm like, then you just know that, nah, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Like, legit. Then I went to his place, and then lightning outside, and he's like, nah, fights. And
He
he's
said
like, you said on the floor, bro.
How long?
Until it was over,
He said, the date's over.
and it's like,
I'm going home now.
guys,
No, you see, the thing is, man, that's my issue. It's like, why?
because it's belief. It's belief. And if you are dating somebody, what are you going to do? Like, you've never been
I'm
in
not
this
doing
situation.
that.
I'm going to question your
No,
belief. then.
No, I'm not doing that. We're not doing that.
I feel like, especially in the generation we're in now,
Yeah.
we have to be disruptive. There's some things you can't just say, oh, well, this is how we've been doing it. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, TK.
I was about to say, for somebody that is willing to go into people's homes and like find out how you do things, that's a bit weird.
No, but it's not being disrespectful. It's explain this to me. Do you even know your reason why you're doing it?
No,
Or is
how
this
to
because your
take that?
dad
Like
did it?
once it's done. Because what if you know something I don't know? I'm going to sit
Educate
on the
me.
floor.
Then educate me. But if you
Yes,
can't
and then-
provide reasoning, why are you
No.
wasting your time?
If you can't, if you're going to tell me because my mama said so, then I'm going to be like, oh, okay. I'm not going to like discredit your mom, but I'm going to be like, yeah, this is not going to, yeah, bo, it's not going to work.
Yeah.
But
I mean, I grew up with the whole superstition of like lightning, mirrors, and
mirrors
whatever.
and TV.
But
and
I would look at everybody in the house and be like, what's going on?
Yeah.
You're being weird. Nothing's going to happen. Everything is fine.
Yeah.
I used to do that, but I don't want to lie. Like if I'm passing a mirror, I'm like, I'll pass quick. Like, I'm not covering anything.
I literally,
but
like,
I'm just passing.
I would like showers, take a bath while like open the window, man. I want to
No.
see. And
This-
I have a mirror. Nothing's ever happened.
Yeah.
I've learned
Nothing,
how
like,
to
nothing.
calculate how close it is. That's when I get worried. Like you can calculate how close the lightning struck,
How?
right? First it's thunder and then it's lightning. So it's going to be thunder, then you count.
What's the difference?
Wait,
Teach
thunder's the
everybody.
sound.
Thunder would be the sound, and then lightning is that's anger, right?
For me, it's all the way around. You see the lightning and you go, I count 5 to 10 seconds. Then.
Oh yeah, and then the thunder. Then you would know how close it actually was.
Okay.
So once I know that this thing it's just here, then I'm
That's
just like,
interesting.
I'm scared. But yeah, I can't. In my house,
Everything
different
is
story.
fine, guys.
My
Yeah.
house, different story. You can't. I'm not gonna go into somebody else's house and say, I demand to sit on your couch while you are sitting on the floor. There's certain things that I'm like, I can't date somebody who believes in such and such. I can't date somebody who practices such and such.
Okay.
That's from the get-go, right? But there's certain things that you only learn during the relationship.
Yeah.
And then when you are there during,
Sure. I mean, I think this is why I wonder, why is Africa not dominating in the horror movie genre? We have so many superstitions, so many folktales. Can you imagine how we would own it?
yeah, we don't
Hollywood
trust
would need to
ourselves.
come here and ask us, tell us about a story from the 1500s.
Yeah.
We have a lot by culture, by name it, we have it, even by race.
Nigerians have been milking.
But
No, but it's not.
But
but
them
it's
though.
not the. Yeah,
Oh, you
but
want that heavy production?
It must
I
be
want
solid.
proper production. Like, don't make me watch something that's
Nollywood is a successful
Yeah.
It's
operating
successful.
industry.
Okay.
Okay, we
Okay.
support it.
Where?
What do you mean,
In
Kokai?
the
Right
hood.
now. in the
No, but
world.
where is it?
What do
Is
you
it
mean, where is
worldwide or is it there?
It's
Nollywood?
international. International.
Don't people watch it on some, like the way we used to watch kung fu movies when we were young? We can see that this
But
is not the one.
but
But we watch
no,
it because
no.
it's
Yeah, what do you watch?
like
We watched.
we watched.
We think about it.
And then after
we
a point you
tapped
stopped.
in. We really tapped in.
You stopped after a while.
My grandmother loves that stuff.
True.
No,
loves.
the older people,
No,
but like
no,
Tina,
no.
when we grew up,
The dark-
wrestling. When did you stop watching wrestling?
Who said us?
It's just when you stopped.
Stopped.
You guys are still watching wrestling.
No, I watched.
I'm not talking professional wrestling. I'm talking
WWE.
about WWE. Yeah.
What's
You still
professional?
like
The Olympic type
the
wrestling.
Olympic type wrestling where you can see that, okay, this is what's happening. Hauna ditulo, there's no chairs, there's no.
I won't lie, as a kid, I enjoyed the storylines.
Thank you.
This me, we fight. Let's
Thank
get into
you.
it.
But
Not,
right
did
now,
you sleep with my girl?
right now,
Stay tuned.
no. Right now, you're
No,
still
but I
watching
get
it?
you. But remember,
you.
Nollywood is second biggest movie industry
Yeah.
Okay.
in the world.
I'm waiting for a writer to write about. Have you guys been to Limpopo?
Yes.
There's a mountain that everyone talks about. It looks like a smaller Table Mountain.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there's stories around that mountain. Like you must never go to the top of that mountain.
And then when?
TK, obviously.
You know
Tell us.
the
I don't want to go. I want to
Surprise us.
I want a writer to write a story about the mountain.
you know the
But you
Paul,
can't
the
write if
Paul
you haven't
Kruger
been.
story, the
No.
Krugerrand story,
Uh-uh.
What about it?
which is a Pretoria story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a like the mine.
The statue. Oh, okay.
So Paul Kruger.
Yeah.
Yes. Then there's the mines where they mine the Krugerrands.
Yeah.
There's a whole story on it. Like, and when people go, because they apparently there's still some Krugerrands in there that people apparently don't come back.
Come on, guys.
Yeah, it's a whole thing, and that's
you-
that's in Pretoria.
If
Okay.
you're a writer watching this, let's cook.
Let's cook something.
We could make. Oh man,
Yeah,
we'll
no,
dominate.
but there's so many.
Call Jordan Peele to come produce it. We're good.
Yeah,
Like with the
there's
whole
so many.
snake in like pools of or bodies of water. Like you'll find
Oh,
a quarry.
Mamkhash. It's called Mamkhash.
Mamkhash.
Yeah, in Pretoria. If you know,
That's a
you
real thing?
know. If you know, you know. So,
Now we're going to hear.
well, go.
Like, no. You just like it's a quarry.
okay.
Or a mine that is no longer, and then obviously water will be standing there. So people want to go there and swim. They wanna, and then they just don't come back because apparently there's a snake in there.
Yeah.
That
Then,
is
in
their
addition
food.
to that,
Does that have proof?
no, listen. Let me tell you what black people are so creative, my brother. Black people, listen, literally.
Yay.
So that, right? Then the extension of that is that when you have, you have that particular, the storm that moves,
Yeah.
very hectic one,
Mm.
and normally if it happens in impoverished areas, it takes down like shacks and everything
Yeah.
with it. They say it's the mother moving her kids to another location.
Come on.
Come on now. Let me tell you, black people are creative, my
Watch
brother.
yourself.
Yeah, yeah,
Just
yeah,
watch
yeah,
yourself.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, maybe it's time to become a millionaire.
that's what that is. Yeah, that's crazy.
If we can get it, because we've got the stories, we just don't have. And what plagues me is that we've got directors that watch international movies, right? And then they create the storyline is great, but the production is just like really, really swag.
Mm.
If we can get somebody that, and I'm not saying that America has to be the kind of
The standard.
the standard. Thank you very much. It doesn't have to be the standard, but at the same time, guys,
We want that to be.
we need to be
Yeah.
somewhere, right? We need to be called to a standard.
Yeah.
If we can get South African directors, producers, just to be there, I'm telling you.
I won't lie. I watched something on Netflix over the long weekend.
Heart of a
Heart of
Hunter.
the Hunter. I was actually impressed.
It looks
I
good.
like that.
The
one. Do you
trailer
want to know
looks
why
good.
that was good? It's because there was no science fiction type of
Yeah.
thing in there.
Ma-
It's because it's a South African. I was just thinking now, kind of what was that one, Tsotsi, that was way back when?
I'm glad you're actually saying exactly what I'm thinking right now.
Yeah.
But
It's
but
because
sorry,
it doesn't
can I
have
just say
that stuff?
I'm very shocked that Tsotsi got acclaimed. Nothing after that got acclaimed. Even
Yeah, I feel like I want to go back and watch Tsotsi again. Like, did it
I've
just
watched it
great, but did it deserve
post
it?
like, nah, bro, y'all are wilding out on some. This is Africa tip.
Mm.
Yes.
But it wasn't that
We
great.
get
Nah.
we get that
I don't
sometimes. It's like,
remember.
ah, shame, man.
It's standard. Like I've seen way better.
Yes.
There's this other one I'm thinking about. I just can't remember what it's called, but I've seen way better in terms of storyline, in terms of how it's produced. Even like the one you talking about, Heart of a Hunter.
Mm.
It looks good. I just watched the trailer. I've marked it. I want to watch it.
The story is pretty good. I think what makes a story great is if it's tapped into some form of truth.
Yes.
So they tapped into the state
Yes.
capture
Yes.
story
Yeah.
and fictionalized it. One thing we suck at as South African writers, filmmakers, is our action scenes, because in America people go for training.
Yes. Facts.
And I don't know if you guys remember in the 90s, back then for action movies, you'd actually get a martial artist become the lead. They'll
Yeah.
train the martial artist to become an actor.
Yeah, like Steven
versus
Seagal,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah,
versus an actor become yeah. Now it's like, okay, so now you had a week of fight choreography versus if this guy's an actor, like Jackie
Yeah.
Chan's fight
Is that
scenes are
budget?
incredible.
I
Just now
love
they say
I
it's
love
budget.
fight choreos. Like for me, action movies, if it's not your shooting sequences, it's your fight sequences. If it's not that, then you basically it's gotta be somebody who's just like outsmarting something or the system or whatever.
My only issue with those action shooting ones is the lead gets 1,000 bullets shot at them, and every shot misses. Is everyone that bad at aiming?
Yeah.
No,
I get that. My dad
It
hates
frustrates me. Like, guys,
My dad
not one person can touch it, but he can touch all of you.
You can, yeah.
That's
my
Chuck.
dad used to hate my dad used to hate Steven Seagal. He used to hate. We never used to watch Steven Seagal movies because of that.
Just to vent.
My dad used to hate that. Like if we watching, so the movie's starting. We're sitting, and I know like okay, cool, it's cold,
coming.
whatever, and like
Yeah.
we're sitting. When Steven Seagal pops up, ke Seagal wa lena. Wa betha yena ba mmethi wa thunza ba motho. Yo, my dad used to hate.
Passionate.
I think that's why people liked Rocky, because the lead was still getting beat up.
Yeah.
And like even when I was doing kickboxing, some of our training was not just knowing how to punch and kick. It's you got to know how to
Take a
take the
punch.
kick.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
they'll sometimes say, okay, this is your next opponent, don't respond,
Yeah.
and you got to just learn how to not react, so you can punch
Yeah.
back.
Sheesh.
And it's like, how is it
The
that all
best
these action
fighter-
scenes?
The best fighter is the one who can take the punch. That's
Yeah.
that's a part of the training that people don't talk about, where you're just getting punched, my brother, and you just have to take it because you have to learn how to take the punch.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Like,
me out.
I couldn't eat.
Okay, so there's a story I found. This is in America. It happened, I think, 2 weeks ago, or the article came out 2 weeks ago, so I don't know when this happened. A man got stung by a scorpion on his balls in a hotel while sleeping. First of all, I don't know how he didn't feel it come up. So he says he got stung 3-4 times. They gave him a new room, but they still expected him to pay for the room. They didn't give him a room for free.
Nah.
So now he's suing the hotel, saying,
No.
first of all, do you guys not clean? How is there a scorpion? And it's a hotel in Las Vegas, one of those. I think it's owned by MGM. That's confusing.
Nah, I'm
Why is there a scorpion
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
bed?
Why did you go to his balls?
Hey,
It
a
started
foreign
on his
object.
legs.
Oh,
It's a foreign object.
how deep is your sleep?
It's moving. Foreign object.
But I
that's
mean, it's not
moving.
like it's pinching its way up. So
The
might
article
not
said
feel
the article said he woke up after the first thing, and when he tried to see what's going on, it stung him again. and
well,
again and
obviously,
again.
because now it's
He's
like
moving.
yeah.
I would own MGM Grand after that.
Yeah.
I would own it. Yeah. In his
It sounds like he went to Kalafong Hospital afterwards because they gave him a painkiller. Like, he said, I got stung by a scorpion. Look at my balls. I'm wondering how. Look. what do you
What
do?
on earth is it?
Look.
swollen. Oh my god.
Guys,
I mean,
that was
he's a kid alive now, but it's like, damn.
No, I was.
What?
Yeah, no.
okay, because isn't a scorpion poison?
Yeah, they said this one they said it's a very venomous one. I don't know how he made it out.
How did he survive? That's
And
crazy.
then what if he can't have children?
Yeah.
Like I'm cleaning.
That's probably how to sue the hotel.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean
the
him up.
after effects of that
Yeah,
as well.
because you don't know.
But it's also there must be a whole level of negligence. Surely you clean every day, or you do at least do spot checks if the room hasn't been used for a couple
You know
of days.
what's crazy? Sorry, before I go far, what if now like his semen's got like infused scorpion semen,
Oh, he's about to write a movie.
and then like now he has scorpion
Mm-hmm.
baby.
Yeah, now come now. Let's just. I just want to hear who
Is
is
that
this
going to
thing
be the
going-
hero story? What happened? Wow, I was stuck in the balls.
Then the child is called Scorpion.
Oh, no, yeah, guys.
The ball king.
Wow.
So crazy chat. I have a friend that's a hostess. And she says she carries pillowcase. She carries slides for shower.
Yeah.
Sometimes she'll carry like a surface cleaner, but in depending where, in some places, she sleeps on the couch, not even in the bed.
Yeah.
Because that's how bad most of the hotel cleaning is.
That they don't actually fully clean.
No,
Don't they sleep at like top hotels?
It
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
Do you know what
Because-
happens?
And
What
she's
did
got
you
a
do at your
she's
last
got a
getaway?
point. She's got a point.
Of course.
What did you do at your last getaway? Is
No,
it?
I use white sheets though.
No.
What
It's
do you
white
mean?
sheets. It's white sheets. But if you did that, other people have been doing that.
Yo, can I?
This
T-
morning,
must soak
you
them.
checked in Katu. This morning,
they were.
they were there.
No, they were actually. They really were.
They were there. So that's
Can I
what
tell
think
you
of,
like the worst experience,
Yeah.
hotel experience? Went to Lesotho. It's what's supposed to be a good hotel type of thing. We get in there a little bit weird because of how the structure's set up. You've got your reception over here, but you've got to come out of reception to go to the second tier of the building.
Yeah.
Okay, a little bit weird, but okay, cool, whatever. We get into the rooms, and it looks like an apartment in Sunnyside, right? Everything just looks like bland,
Yeah.
just like normal stuff. Then, I kid you not, one of the rooms we had under the, what do you call it? Under the main duvet thing, on the, correct me, like on the sheet, there was like a big red
Fitted
stain.
sheet.
Big, like, and they've made the room
And they left it like that.
big red stain.
No, hold on. There's the mattress, there's the fitted sheet, and then there's the loose sheet.
Yeah, okay, then you get to the thing that you sleep in. What's the
The one underneath, it's the sheet, and then you get a duvet or
yeah,
comforter.
that fitted sheet thing. The
Yeah.
fitted
So
sheet.
the one that sticks onto the mattress.
Yeah,
There was a stain on that.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah. But even the one on top, that other
Yeah,
thin
yeah.
one on top, big red stain on that thing.
That means it had just happened.
Right?
But then they didn't clean.
Right?
Ugh, no, sis, man.
Big red stain.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So we're trying to figure out already, okay, now not like we're trying to figure out, but like we called whoever but we're trying to figure out like how is there a
Was it?
big red stain? You know what I'm saying? And when I say big, I don't mean like, sorry, just by the way, when I say big, I don't mean like big, like, yo, there's a big red. No, the size of the table. Like it's a
That's
big
not-
noticeable stain. Like you could, whoa, there's a stain on the bed.
That's
Right?
not menstrual blood.
Cool.
That's not menstrual
Right?
blood.
Cool.
Yeah.
Now, there's this thing that somebody on our team would do,
Yeah.
and it's a female, which is, and I was like, yo, shout out for that. I didn't know you do that. So she would check. She checks like the drawers, the cupboard, and everything of that. I've never done that. I don't think of that.
always.
You do that?
Mm.
I guess it's a female thing, right?
Really?
Do you do
Yeah.
that when you go to
No.
hospital? You don't, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
I turned the room upside down.
So apparently this is the thing. She checks everything. Like
Mm.
we checked in one of the drawers.
What are you checking for?
Okay, go.
Just for dirt, like the same reason why you bring cleaning stuff and whatever, like whatever might be in there, you might need to report something. Somebody left something and they didn't clean thoroughly and they didn't
Yeah,
see it.
that's what she said
stuff
too.
like that, yeah.
Because
So you
that's
can-
how she found the stain. Because remember I said the bed was made. When you walk in, you don't see a red stain.
Yeah.
She says she undoes the whole bed
Yeah.
and then she makes the bed again
Yeah.
after checking everything's fine. She remakes the bed.
Bed bugs.
So she went one. When she went one, there was like a whole red stain on the bed. And she calls me, come. Then she was searching through the drawers. One of the drawers had a bullet casing.
See?
I kid you not. On God, promise you.
See?
You put two and two together. Red stain, blood. Crazy. Dude, this is in a hotel, bro. I kid
How
you
did
not.
they get
we
that
were
person out? Because
I-
Hasimo states, this is not the movies. You
Yo.
can't just quickly in a suitcase.
Our people are.
Nah,
we
our
have creative
people are-
murderers.
Yeah, we do.
Really?
Yeah, we do.
Read the news in the past 2 years. People chopping up
Where's
bodies.
Mark? Where's Mark, bro? Marcus is gone, bro. No, so yeah, we
Yeah.
we really be about that life.
Shit, man.
So I'm just like, I think they maybe in the quick whatever oversight.
Yeah.
They forgot to
Remove the entire.
remove that.
mattress.
Yeah.
Or Ruby was supposed to come 30 minutes later because she said, I'm going to get to it. I'm still busy in room 406.
Yeah,
She
which is
forgot.
part of the issue. Yeah.
Why is the name Mam Ruby?
What must it be? Gladys.
Just asking.
Daphne, what do you want?
It can be Ellen.
Yo, that situation was so crazy.
That is hectic.
So crazy.
Because fingerprints now, guys. And also, this thing happened this morning or last night. The police
Yeah,
should
it's
be
not
all
long
over
ago.
that.
You can see that.
They still should be all over it. Like, it should be shut down.
Nah, that was a cover for sure.
Wow.
That's scary.
Ah.
That was a cover. And so we just had to, we told the guy, and we're like, yo, you're going to need to move us ASAP.
Like, quick.
Like, very quick. Very quickly. Yeah.
And then for the trauma, did you get anything for the traumas? I want something for trauma.
VSOP times 2.
Right. Like, I'm for the trauma. And don't say, come and stay here for free next time. No. If I'm getting a free stay, it must be elsewhere.
No, from the hotel.
From the hotel, yeah. I
no,
need
no,
something.
we left the hotel.
Are you late?
We didn't even tell them, we just left.
But then,
That's probably a smart move.
They covering, no, just leave. We were not paying for it.
okay, that's why you.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Because I'm just thinking, I'm not gonna just.
Yeah, so when I
leave.
said we called whoever, it was
Oh,
whoever
okay.
was handling that.
handling
So I was
this.
like, yo,
Oh,
no,
okay.
another hotel, not this one. You'll deal with whatever that is.
Yeah.
We're not dealing with it because we need to leave in 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, no.
Hectic.
Weird.
Yeah, so carry your own things.
Carry your stuff.
Carry your things and check. We need to check, dude.
Yeah.
You don't check. I don't check.
Guys,
I,
pillowcases.
I think it's because we don't want to sound disrespectful when you go in there. Like, no, come with me. Open this bed. Let's see.
Because some people even carry the kids and everything.
Yeah.
I saw-
those
I
UV
saw-
lights and they. But obviously, you're gonna find stuff. Bodily
Crazy.
fluids.
I saw a TikTok video where that's the lady's content. Like she does the cleaning type content. What part of her content is the fact that when she travels with her husband, she cleans the whole hotel room. Cleans it like proper, not like she takes out whatnots, surface cleaner.
Yeah.
Bed, she takes out bed sheets. She takes out
It
pillowcases.
bleaches
Yeah.
the whole room.
She literally like shower, re-washes the shower. I was like, damn. And she's like, I know some people have been like in the audio. She's like, I know some people in the comments have been having me about,
Yeah.
but this is a thing. I'm not gonna change it. It's my whatever. I have to do this every time.
Would you call that just being careful or or being OCD?
I think both.
I think
a bit of both. Yeah.
Because I don't. The last thing you want to do for somebody that doesn't struggle with OCD, no matter how far on the spectrum you may be, the last thing you want to do is get to a rest destination and then start working. It's the last thing you want to do. But if you see how bad it can be,
Yeah.
guys.
You're watching before you weekend.
Okay, let's start taking this home. Standard Bank CEO gets a salary increase of, he went from 55.7 million to 83.3 million in 1 year.
Come on now, somebody.
Oh yeah, he's black.
Yeah.
Yay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
In my
is
head
that-
though, I'm just wondering.
Wait for the investigations. You're busy saying, yay, investigation.
I don't think it's gonna be
No, no, it's
investigated.
not
I
gonna
think
be
he's
investigated.
a clean guy because when you check his LinkedIn profile, this is a
worth it.
very qualified guy.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering, when you have a salary like that, your life is very different.
Yes.
And I'm trying to think in my head. There should surely be a cap of where you want to like go. I'm okay here. I don't need more. If I get more, great. But like 83 mil,
That's
I feel like
that's
you got to
how much
walk
a
with
month?
bodyguards everywhere you go.
How much is that a month? Or approximately.
What's 80? What's 80 divided by 12?
83, Kojo. 3
Yeah,
million
guess I'm not
divided by
working that out in
12.
my head.
That's 6.9 million
A month?
a month.
You can buy luxurious
Okay,
cars
let's
every
go.
month.
Let's go. Divide that
Yeah,
by 4.
your-
That's 1.7 a week. Divide that by 7. That's 247 a day. 247,000 a day.
How important is it?
Very. Standard Bank. Very
I think
important.
to answer your question, TK, at a point it stops being about. It's always going to be about the money, right? Right, sure. But at some point, it's going to stop being about the chase in salary. It's more about who this makes me now, right? So what is my title now? Because yes, I see the salary. I was fine getting X amount, right? I was fine. But for me to jump from here to there, it means I am now titled XYZ, which means that I'm recognized internationally somewhere else. Maybe with what he had, you can only do so much, you know, with whatever job description you have. So eventually you're now racking up your titles, career title kind of thing. It's not really about the money anymore. I don't think so. I think it's more about what it is and the access that I have now that I'm in this position. I mean, the money is nice, but
I think at a certain stage it doesn't become about you.
mm-hmm.
It becomes about your family. You're fine.
Yeah.
You can buy whatever you want.
Yeah.
So it's not about what I need. It's about how far down the lineage can I stretch the money.
Sure.
Yeah, I think that's what it'd be.
Because that's, for white people, is that.
Now, to refer back to last week's conversation about the winning the lotto, not telling your partner thing.
Yeah.
You're earning this much a month. Are you telling your partner?
A month.
Yeah.
She can
Oh,
Google
yeah,
it.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
She
What?
can.
so she'll know how much you earn, but she
but
won't
she's
know if
not
you
gonna
won the
how much
lottery.
you won.
She's my wife by the time, bro. That's what we never spoke
When
about.
no.
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 Last time. we
You
didn't think
said
about
you
it.
are dumping the woman.
Yes.
You win and you dump.
So
when
okay.
is she gonna be your wife?
Okay, correction. Okay, guys, for clarity, for everybody in the room, we stayed at one stage. We mentioned in university, if you came across 14 million, what
Yeah.
happens? I said if I'm if I'm in varsity
We're talking now.
and I come across 14 million,
Yeah.
I'm
The name of
breaking
my
up with
company.
sorry?
No, sorry. I had to just plug it in. If you need help.
Okay, so if now
Yeah.
I'm earning that amount,
Mm.
the thing is, that's gradual progress, right? It is. It's a solid gradual
Yeah.
progress. But for me already, my thing is, once I hit the M mark,
Mhm.
7 figures, over, I'm getting married very soon.
Why very soon?
Because now I've got the same security of females. I've got that security for me
I
to
need to
make
come
sure.
back to this. So when we're done with this conversation, just remind me. Mm.
Okay, to make sure that my wife / family is sorted. That's my security. So I'm like, I'm good because I'm earning it, but I'm moving.
Yeah.
By the time I get there, my wife knows how much I make a day, bro.
Mm.
She knows. She knows that he woke up when we saying good night. This man made 297,000. She knows it. It's
Yeah.
done.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But maybe to go back to maybe the core of your question, if it's somebody I met and I'm getting to know, they don't know how much I earn. You're on a need to know basis, bro.
I
That's
hear
just
you.
facts.
What do you wanted to say something?
It's actually something that I read, right? It was on, I'm going to call it Twitter. Hey, forgive me. And I've experienced this, right? It actually, I saw it off of somebody's WhatsApp status, and I said, this is actually true, because and she's like, how do you know? And I said, because it happened to me. It's not the most romantic thing, but it's fact. So this is what somebody said. Men don't marry their soulmates or perfect matches. Men will marry a woman who is in close proximity when they are ready to settle down. And then the response from a gent, this was a woman saying this,
Yeah.
a response from a gent said, there was never a particular indication she was the one. I knew what I was looking for in a wife. We shared the same beliefs. She crossed my path when I was ready for marriage. Took it a step at a time. There was no reason not to marry her. So it was convenient. So when I said that it's true, and I'm asking this because, and you mustn't now say something silly because you just came out of a situation. Don't say, yeah, she just happened to be there, because it's not going to end well for you.
He's gonna have a different,
He'll have
because
a
of his
different-
situation, he's gonna
it's
have
gonna
a
be
different.
different.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yes.
So
I can be wise sometimes. Like, what? It's like you're expecting me. This guy's gonna say something stupid.
yes, I can wake up at 12 and I know Tika will say something stupid. So,
Yeah.
so in my situation, it was between myself and another woman, right? like that kind of close. So one day I was expecting the romantic answer, like, baby, why did you choose me? I'm expecting him to say, like, I loved you so much, or you just, edified, and nah. He's just like, I trusted you more. So basically,
that's a
very good.
it's
that's
a very
solid answer.
It is a solid answer, but
and I know women are
loved
just
her,
saying
like-
no.
like for me, it was just like short circuiting, right? Because I know how much he loved her, right?
Hectic.
I know how much he loved her. It was just that one thing that said, just because of dating, I'm going to choose this one. So basically, I was a second kind of...
You felt like your second choice.
No, and for other reasons
You
that
knew.
I can't say, I knew that I was a second choice.
Okay, let me go a little bit further. Why
Yeah.
did you then agree to that?
We were already married at the time. When I asked, now, when women, hypothetically speaking, those stupid conversations that we have.
Did you find out about the other during, or you knew before you got married?
Before.
Why did you then still go with it?
Not to be really sad and morose and stuff. I just didn't feel that any other man would. I felt him to be
Okay.
extremely handsome.
Got
right?
you.
I didn't feel that I was gonna be liked by any other man. I felt lucky to be chosen by him.
Got you.
So I did whatever I could just to stay in my corner
Yeah.
and toe the line, because what if nobody else
Yeah.
likes me? So
Ellen
that's-
version 1, basically.
Ellen version 1.
Yeah.
You understand? Version 2 now, we different now. Moves
We a little bit
different.
different
Little
now,
bit
yeah.
different.
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. I don't know if you have a comment on that, but I wanted to comment
Go,
on
go.
what you, yeah. It's close to accurate,
Yeah.
and it's kind of like the whole conversation to say, like, once a guy is solid mainly financially,
Yes.
if for him it's just like he just decides. But it's a pro and a con, that thing,
Yeah.
because it's a pro on the basis that, quote unquote, you can choose, because you've got the one thing
Yeah.
that most females are looking for in a guy at the core of it all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's security,
Yeah.
right? You have that. The con of it becomes you're going to mess around and just choose the wrong woman. Hence why his
Yeah.
answer was solid,
Yeah.
right? Because just because the person loves you doesn't mean it's right.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And the marriage, and I learned this is my big age, pretty much. The marriage conversation is like, that's a different, like, just tier and mechanic where your life is concerned.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I always say in conversations, because at my age, my family members or my mother's asking me stuff about getting married or whatever, and I'm like, yo, one thing that I do think about where marriage is concerned is like marrying the wrong person.
Yeah.
Like somebody that could throw off or, crumble this whole thing
Yeah. That you've built.
that you've built, or you've come this far and they throw you off in your flow. That is wild.
Yeah.
So hence why I say, him even saying that maybe you could kind of get more depth from the answer,
Yeah.
of course, but him even just saying, yo, I trusted you more, is like, I trusted you to be able to uphold this whole thing and make me even better type of conversation.
Mm.
And that might have not been the case exactly for you, but you get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I can almost resonate with that and say, so even in me saying, like, me crossing over the 7-figure mark, I'm getting married it doesn't mean I'm picking the first.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that. Because again, if you think to everything that I've even said, I'm just like, you do need somebody that you can trust won't mess it up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I'm in college and I'm landing on 14 million, she's not making sure that I'm straight.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
She's trying to make sure we lifestyling, because that's what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not interested in that. I have an advantage that no one else has, or I have an opportunity to be in a position that no one else can be. Like, we're talking 1%, So I think for me, it's that when it comes to that conversation, like, I am getting married very quickly on the basis that I know that I can secure my wife, I can secure the family. But I think even for me, personal opinions, like, I'm not even trying to roam around for too long, excuse me, because you're gonna spend it on nonsense.
Yeah.
You're going to.
It's very generalized, I think, that assumption that men marry or are in relationships from a logical point of view and women are from an emotional point of view, right?
Yeah.
Yes, we are emotional, and yes, you guys are more on the logical, analytical side.
Mm.
But I struggle to believe a man in love.
Hectic.
I honestly struggle to believe a man in love. And this is from not just my jaded experience. This is from watching other men as well. That I understand that love, the way women love and the way men love might not be from the same perspective. I get that part. And I don't expect it to be. It can't be from the same perspective, right? But I just feel that, man, talking to guys, asking them this very question, like, when you're ready to marry, it's sort of like, I've achieved everything. There's nothing else that I need to achieve.
So that's how you're receiving it. That's how you're hearing it.
This is how I'm hearing it, and verbatim from them, that, like, man, I've got the job, I've got the car, I've got the house, I'm ready now. And not from the, I know I can provide for her.
Yeah.
It's more like acquisition.
So, in my relationship, I met her 6 months before it even became anything official.
Mm.
She asked me, why did you not ask me out?
Mm.
And I said, I was too broke to date you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need to get some stuff in order before I come back.
Yeah.
I need to come with respect.
Yeah.
I think to last week's conversation, does money need love?
Mm-hmm.
I think to some degree, it's a strong resource to uphold what you're trying to build.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we're in a world where us as men, we kind of have to find our validation in how much or how we earn our money.
Yeah.
And if we don't earn it, even the woman doesn't value us.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
good.
And because there's no value there, we can't come and go, I want to try this with you. Because
Yeah.
you're already looking at me with disrespect.
Yeah.
Mm.
What more can I do then?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the error in the system.
Yeah.
100%.
So even in our conversation, I said I wasn't at a place financially where I was ready to approach you and say,
Yeah.
yo, let's try this out. She was also like, came from the emotional side.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Well, if I was broke, would you have said yes? She couldn't answer that question.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which is valid.
Yeah.
It's valid. Because everybody, when I say it in social settings, and I'm very clear, and I communicate the fact that I'm only engaging in the marriage conversation past the M. I'm dead serious on it. And it's like, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
And I'm like, look, I hear you. But the fact of the matter, is, as a man, there are things that I have to sort out, especially because I come from a black traditional. I'm black, bro. Come from, you know what I'm saying? The respect that I'm going to earn from your family comes from these things,
Yeah.
right? I can say whatever coming up, they might like me, but this last move is very important.
It's not how does he look, it's what does he do?
100%.
Mm.
And we can say however we want to say it. And I think sometimes in conversations, to sound politically correct, we try downplay this thing.
Yeah.
But it's such a major thing, and it's still a heavy,
Yeah.
weight on men, or
Yeah.
expectation, or whatever the case is. Yet again, it's like, whether or not that should be respected or not, or, where women now are like, yo, he's a man, he's supposed to. Whether or not that's the conversation, bet. But right now, it is that. And I'm saying, for me, I'm not oblivious to it.
Yeah.
It's when I was in the church and I was having the conversation with P, and I'm like to him, yo, you're sorted. P's white, his family takes care of him and his wife, all of that stuff. I'm like, you're sorted. Let me tell you something. When I decide to get married, that's on me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everybody's saying, why did you choose and decide to take her as a wife? Because when you do that, you must take her out of her parents' home.
Yeah.
even if she's living in an apartment in Sandton,
Yeah.
quote unquote, you're still
You're
taking
taking
out of her
her
parents'
home, yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Now you must take care of her.
Mm.
And it's like, for me, it's like, I understand that. And she expects that of me too.
Yeah.
You know? We can say the whole modern woman, independent, etc. We can. But this is still the bottom line.
Yeah.
And you are blessed to have a woman that will assist you in running the household.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are blessed. But at the end of the day, you still have a role to play as the man. And it's like, don't ever forget that.
Yeah.
And I choose not to.
Yeah.
That's all. Right.
Ooh,
Heck,
this needs a part 3.
Off the cuff. That's what we were saying, right?
Yeah.
That we need to start.
If you guys want off the cuff, comment off the cuff. We're forcing you to comment.
We are
because
forcing you. We want to do
We
this.
have
Comment
We've got
now.
so much
an additional
to
show.
say.
Oh, and the additional show.
Additional
show.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Off
yes,
the cuff.
yes, yes. Off the cuff. But you got to tell them what off the cuff is.
We are still trying to figure it out ourselves. We reached the top of the hour. Guys, take us home.
You didn't have anything left?
There's a lot, but we're already past the hour.
Are we past now? Like
Way
extremely.
past.
Way
nah,
past.
not way.
I got a
We
daughter
Just hit
to-
that.
Okay,
home
okay.
My man.
I wanted to circle back to the top 4 highest paid South African CEOs.
Okay.
Let me give you 2. Let me give you the top 2. Number 2 is July Ndlovu, 129 million a year.
What does it do?
CEO of Tungela Resources.
Okay.
Number 1 is Neil Froneman, 198 million a year.
No, crazy.
Guys, how important is the CEO's job? Like how is it? Like,
My
You
brother's
keep the
very
company
important.
alive.
It's the captain of the ship.
Yeah.
uh,
Captain of the ship, very important.
You're not sleeping.
You're a steward and a visionary. It's important.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very important.
All right, take us home.
So, yeah, there's that. Okay, cool. Big shout out to Tyla. She pulled through. I've been talking about Tyla every week, actually.
Yeah.
What
Shout
about
out
that
to
little-
Tyla. What's
That Grammy incident?
No, there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing
Um,
wrong with that, right?
Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I need you all to understand. A Grammy is a very big thing.
Yeah.
Whatever that guy's name is,
Mhm.
has never touched a Grammy in his life. He needs to get it right. He needs to get the country right. He needs to get his job right before he go touch it. No, they were posing with the Grammy,
And you
then-
wanted to say, like,
and you wanted to
my
tell, and then Tyler went, and then it was like apparently it was like rude and disrespect. I'm just like, yo, do your job and then we can respect you. That's
besides
all.
that, South Africa is black people are
Yeah.
very,
Familiar.
besides being familiar,
Mm.
we find it within ourselves that we have to.
Yeah.
You know, I buy a new car, so now I have to take or allow my uncle to drive it.
Yeah.
You know, that kind
Yeah,
of
for
thing.
sure, for sure.
So, hello.
Yeah, she was
You-
supposed
you
to apparently
weren't
pass it
tweeting-
around or something like that.
Yeah, she was supposed to you
Nah.
weren't saying anything about anything.
Nah.
And then now we must stand
Nah.
next to me. I'll
Yeah.
I'll give you that. You
Do
can be
your
here.
job. Your job is to stand here. My
Stand
job
here.
is to post for the people taking the pictures here.
Are we
That's
slowly?
my-
Are
And
we,
then
Yeah?
like
Sorry.
we must go back to like the strife that actors and like creatives
Yes.
are going through.
Yeah.
And the stuff that they can't achieve because the government doesn't
That's
believe
my
in the
thing.
creatives.
That's my thing.
Yeah.
Until you win something, and then it's like, oh, that one, I knew her when she was growing up. No,
Nah.
let's sort us out now.
Yeah. If they were doing something and played part, even some because of whatever system that exists here that allowed that, makes 100%
Yes.
sense
Yes.
to the conversation, not
Yeah.
even from an entitlement, just from a respect perspective.
Mm.
What are we respecting?
Mm.
What?
Yeah.
Now you want the respect of even you can say whatever about Tyler getting the Grammy, bro. That's irrelevant.
Mm.
Tyler did what she needed to do. She showed up.
Mm.
Y'all didn't.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
100%.
So-
guys, any update on Diddy? Is that nigga alright?
Go to his house and tell us.
Shout out. Diddy still ducking and diving. He's still
There's
evading.
video footage of him like enjoying his music, whatever, outside his house, which looks weird.
Yeah. I mean, you'd do that also if you knew you were going to jail. Just enjoy the last days out, you know?
Yeah.
I wonder, because none of his friends are like coming to the floor.
Mhm.
Going, yo,
Mhm.
is everything okay?
Hmm?
Unless they're WhatsApping him going, nigga, why don't you tell me you recorded me?
What about the kids?
Why don't you tell me?
What about
Like
the kids?
what about the kids now that like what's gonna happen to them?
They're gonna go to
They're
jail.
25. They're old. They're adults.
What, the
So they're
boys?
also gonna now.
You talking about the boys?
Why?
Yeah, like
They're gonna go to jail.
Oh, are they involved?
How?
Oh, they were part of the vibes.
Well,
fives, bro.
hopefully.
They were part of the movement.
I grew up in the studio. Like I didn't.
Nah, but growing up in the studio now, there's bunnies there, and then what happens?
But Diddy can take the complete fall, and they can go free.
Nah, not on a RICO case, my brother.
No, but if they're gonna go with that narrative,
Rico.
that, oh, you grew into this, you were groomed into this. That's how it can be.
Mm.
Do you think?
Because you don't know what you're doing at 16.
RICO case. TK. RICO.
Yeah, but they're pushing it. They're just saying right now. They're just saying sex trafficking ring. That's the investigation right now.
Okay, let me help you guys understand, right? RICO case, a RICO case will take from one person, they'll make multiple arrests. On average, a drug dealer's RICO case takes about 100 people with it. On average. Like when they take down a Pablo Escobar, when they take a Paul Castellano, John Gotti, 50 to 100 people go down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily. Because you're easily tied. Because that thing, it changes the way a case runs in the sense that as long as you're somehow connected,
Yeah.
you're going. That's the problem. Not, we've just got to prove that you did this thing.
Yeah.
As long as you're somehow connected, you go, bruh.
Mm.
And that's, oh, dude, that's why when I said when they turned that into a RICO case, it became a whole different level of a conversation. So yes, right now it might be allegedly, they might be like, it's looking like,
Yeah.
but if they stamp it as a RICO case and they go into court as this is a trial based on a RICO, it's bad for everybody. That's why Young Thug is in a bad situation and everybody's turning on him. Like, because you're either going to tell us, you're either going to give us information or you're going to jail. Those are your only two options. You don't have, I plead the Fifth Amendment, I'm not saying, it's gone, long gone.
Yeah.
It's RICO now. You either give us chance or you go to jail. You choose.
Yeah. I read that federal law makes NDAs null and void. So
Yep.
even if you had one, it means nothing
Yep.
anymore.
That's all the people that signed when they went into the house and whatever, especially like the PA.
Yeah.
The PA is gonna rat straight up.
And in the words of Meek Mill, wait a minute, I thought that we were finished.
What?
Cause she's in the papers. She's named in the papers.
Yeah.
She's gonna come out.
Okay, guys, wrap this up. I need to
Okay.
go.
Yes. Shout out to Sia for that update. You need to remind next week again. All right. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys had a fantastic Easter period or whatever it is that you guys celebrate. It's not a period?
Hallelujah.
Well, okay, he is risen.
He's
Listen.
Shout out Ellen.
He's risen. You get me? We appreciate you guys. Please continue to engage with us. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Do follow us on social media as well. And engage with us on Instagram as we, drop more content for you guys. But yes, let us know if you are interested in the second show. What is it called again?
Off the cuff.
Off the Cuff. I don't even know what it's called, but Off the Cuff. Let us know if you're interested in us doing that second show. But this is Before You Weekend, where we talk about the week before it ends. Stay safe and remember, go vote.
Be safe at Cotton Fest.
Be safe at
Cotton
Cotton
Fest.
Fest. Yeah, it's going
Cotton
up.
Fest, yeah.
Definitely. Cotton Fest.
It's Christ Chela, actually.
What?
Christ Chela.
You watching before you weekend.